Welcome to another week of Valpo Football Preview. We talk with the head coach of the Valpo Crusaders, Dale Carlson. Todd Ickow with you. Great to have you along. And Coach, let's start with, first off, great to come into a game off a victory. Obviously a little different feeling.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was a lot of fun after the game Saturday. See the kids celebrate the victory, hear the victory bell get rung, and of course coming into work on Saturday. So or Sunday, it's a lot easier to do that, after a victory.
Right into the fire when traveling to Marist up in Poughkeepsie, New York. What an outstanding program they've become here. It looks like you look at their scores, they're really on the upswing. They come off maybe their best PFL victory ever, winning at Dayton. Obviously, this is a program that's on the rise.
No doubt about it. I mean, to win a game at Dayton, to come from behind, so we're down 13-0, and to come from behind on the road at Dayton is a great accomplishment, for the Marist Red Foxes. We're going to have our hands full. Very explosive offense. Chucky Looney, their quarterback, one of the top quarterbacks in the PFL, and he's got some weapons around him, to distribute the football to as well.
It looks like Looney comes off a big game. He had over 100 yards rushing, a couple hundred yards passing, about 350 total yards of offense. More than just a thrower, it looked like, off the numbers this past week.
Well, no doubt about it. It's not that they're a big zone read team. He got, I think, a lot of his yards off his scrambling, although they will do some of that with him. So, not only do we have to contend with a quarterback that can run a little bit, but, he's probably one of the better passers that we've seen, if not the best passer that we've seen so far this year.
Looks like their defense played really well in the second half against Dayton. Now, on a positive note, your offense seems to be clicking right now. 30-plus points in 3 straight games, 49 this past week, and doing a lot behind your quarterback, Eric Hoffman. 2 big games in a row for him.
Eric's has really played really well. Our receivers are doing a great job getting open, catching the ball. Those big plays that we had talked about that we had missed last year, we're really hitting on those right now, and we're going to need to do that this week against Marist. Now, Marist is probably the best defensive team that we've played so far this year. Terrence Fetty, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. They're a big defensive end, tremendous football player. They've got a great linebacking core. Their safeties are very aggressive. So, we're definitely going to have our hands full with their defense on Saturday.
Let's talk about some of the things you can do. It's got to be more than just, we talked about this a week ago, more than just throw for 400 yards. Jake Hudson was up close to 100 yards this past week, but this is going to be a week where no doubt you've got to run and pass effectively.
Oh, we've got to be able to do both. We can't just be one-dimensional. And we did have a lot of positive yards rushing. The stats might not show that because of the bad snap on the punt, which took some of our rushing yards away. But on the positive side, Jake got some yards. Denzel Conway picked up some tough yards running the football. So we're going to have to do both this week against Marist.
Okay, and on the opposite side of the opposite side of the ball, stopping Looney, maybe the biggest key.
It's going to be critical. Forcing turnovers, again, will be a key, and making sure that we keep Looney, contained, not letting him run, but doing a good job covering receivers down the field, because he's got a laser for an arm and is a really, really good quarterback.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks, Todd.
The head coach, Dale Carlson. We'll see you next week on Valpo Football Preview.